PC culture is toxic. I see it everywhere on the social media, in the YouTube comments, Reddit section, Facebook, and the root of all evil, Twitter and Tumblr. I once had a Twitter account where, at that time, I thought it would be fun to try out the sites myself, regardless of the red flag I have been seeing and hearing about. But after some times roaming Twitter, I decided to leave it for good. I see and read and still are, mind you, see how the constant policing going on there. It seems people always cannot help themselves to point out what is good and what is bad, or how others are wrong and you are right. It is not a problem to give your own opinion or take on a certain matter, but the most annoying thing that is how only and absolutely undeniably one way of thought that is right, and anything that is different from it is wrong, backwards, or unprogressive. And the most disturbingly scary thing is that progressive people get rewarded and unprogressive people got cancelled or punished, regardless the context of the situation and facts being present. The classic example of this phenomenon: if someone wear a traditional clothes of other culture for reasons such as celebrating events, and then they post their picture to the social media, they will most likely to be accused of cultural appropriation or culturally insensitive, even with their intention is not to mock the culture itself, but to celebrate the event together with that group of people. It seems the extreme liberalism seemingly have their own guide and rules on how to embrace certain ideas, behaving properly, being mindful to things that seem petty. It felt like this kind of people love to police others but stay ignorant themselves about how different we all are as a people and as a humanity as a whole. This type of people also most likely to be offended and sensitive to belief that is different from them. If someone is pointing out their flawed logic, they will actively use their defense mechanism, like, for example, that's rude, you are just homophobic, sexist, racist, or stop it, you are giving me anxiety. That's just a lot of bullshit. Everyone knows that. Heck, I even found a YouTube comment section who are debating whether spirit animals are considered culturally insensitive to Native Americans' culture, which of course ignoring the more pressing issues such as the genocide, land grab, and the systematic oppression faced by the natives for centuries. It is also jarring to see when, for example, in our own backyard, Malaysian, whom is majority Malay Muslim, express their refusal to accept the LGBTQ cause, and then the response is certain group of progressive activists and Western watchdogs are the first to lambast, mock, taunt, and threaten on how backward our society are. Yet they themselves advocate for free speech. It just seems that some people have more free speech than others. This is also where we come back to the social media company who are pandering to this group of people. The famous example is when the Pride Month comes, the social giants will change their logo color to the rainbow color for the day, just to keep on with what is trending in society today, yet at the same time they are profiting from it. Mark Zuckerberg, in a column in Washington Post, says that Facebook will focus on 4 things, which are preventing harmful content, election integrity, data portability, and privacy. Yet these giant companies will block and suspend accounts that express views that isn't parallel with third-wave feminism and neoliberalism ideologies. Not only that, the account will also be attacked by mob justice and social justice warrior, SJW for short. People with different opinions will be attacked, mocked, shamed, and ridiculed by the very people who advocate on free speech and against cyberbullying. It is scary to think that how we see social media today and society as a whole. Cancel culture is prevalent, social justice warrior is everywhere and being rewarded. Political correctness is a thought police that will one day cripple down the society as a whole. It cannot be denied we are being controlled by these tech giants, and if we have different opinions than people like Mark Zuckerberg, we will immediately be shut down. We reap what we sow. And if we want social media to be a free media, it has first to be free from giant tech company who only care for the profit from people who are unable to think for themselves besides following the crowd. The tea has been spilled. Hope you enjoyed the video and take care and bye bye.